Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Run Free and Strong. I'm Reto. Today we are very excited to review the UltrAspire Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt. Why are we so excited about the UltrAspire waist belt? For two reasons. Reason number one, I've been searching for that elusive, perfect hydration belt for long runs and races where a hydration vest is just overkill. I spent a bit of money and reviewed several options from Nathan and Ultimate Direction. I'll put the link to that review video on top. And while they're all great, each had a deal breaker for me. Reason number two, UltrAspire released the Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt earlier this year, and it immediately caught my attention because it was a collaboration between a renowned ultra runner Karl Meltzer and the company. Unfortunately, it's been sold out and back ordered from time to time, and I was finally able to get my hands on one. I do want to mention that I paid for the waist belt with my own money, and UltrAspire did not ask me to do this review. Maybe you're not familiar with Karl Meltzer and you're wondering, why is it such a big deal that he designed this belt? Karl Meltzer has one of the most impressive resumes of any ultra runner ever. His trail nom de guerre is Speedgoat. Karl Meltzer is the winningest 100-mile ultra racer with 36 races won and counting. Karl has also set FKTs, or fastest known times, on both the Appalachian Trail and the Pony Express Trail. He's also won some of the most difficult mountain trail races, including the Hard Rock 100 and Wasatch 100, each multiple times. To say that Karl Meltzer would know a thing or two about ultra racing or ultra gear would obviously be a gross understatement. Karl knows his stuff. Now that we got that out of the way, we are totally stoked to review the UltrAspire Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt. Here's how it's going to work. First, we'll review the waist belt and its key features and capabilities. Second, we'll test it on a technical 15-mile run on the Appalachian Trail. And finally, we'll come back to the studio, recap, and I'll give you my first impressions. Let's dive right in. The waist belt is designed with three objectives in mind: easy access, stability, and energy conservation. Specifically, the overall design of the belt and the positioning of the bottles and pockets results in a low center of gravity and evenly distributes the weight so that the belt rides comfortably on our hips. In addition, the bottles are easily removable from their holsters on the run, and 3 out of the 4 pockets are also accessible on the run. Last, the breathable webbing, mesh pockets and belts improve heat dissipation from the body. The Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt retails for $90 and is available in a unisex style that fits waists from 28 to 40 inches. The colorway is burgundy and cherry tomato or tomato, and empty it weighs about 15 ounces or 425 grams. Quick look at everything that fits in the UltrAspire Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt. Black diamond carbon Z poles, GoPro Hero 8 with shorty stick, car keys, Cliff bars, hat, and gloves, and of course any kind of liquid. Let's start with hydration. The Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt carries 2 hybrid bottles, each with 550 milliliters of liquid capacity for a total of 1.1 liters or about 36 ounces. This should be sufficient for a 2 to 3 hour run or bridging aid stations that are about 7 to 10 miles apart. The bottles are square and not round. Semi-hard, they're squeezable but don't collapse like a soft flask, with a wide mouth for ice and an easy to pull drink valve. Although the bottles are easy to remove and replace in their holsters, it does take a little bit of practice. The good news is they don't bounce and they don't eject on the run. The holsters are insulated to keep the liquids cool. Next, we'll review the belt's storage capacity. The Speedgoat 3.0 has 4 stretchable mesh pockets. The front pocket stores a phone smaller than 6 inches, food, or any other small items. For me, the game changer and very exciting is that I can stow away my GoPro Hero 8 with shorty stick attached in the front pocket. On the outside of each bottle holster are quick stash stretchable mesh pockets that fit an energy bar or gel and can be accessed during the run. I was able to fit a Cliff Bar in each pocket. In the back, between the bottle holsters, is a large zippered stretchable mesh pocket that would fit a packable jacket, an extra shirt, or a hat and pair of gloves. I like to carry my car keys in a zippered pocket so they're securely stored. The zipper is well designed and will not open on the run. There are Z-pole attachments in the front to quickly access and store trekking poles without having to remove the waist belt or reach around the back. Alternatively, a jacket could be secured with the bungee cord attachments. Finally, let's review the belt fastening and adjustment features. Let's keep in mind that this is a unisex waist belt and should comfortably fit women and men. The belt is made of breathable mesh and adjusts on both sides of the front pocket, with straps and buckles typically found in backpacks. There is a single quick release metal hook that speeds up putting on and taking off the waist belt. The overall quality, craftsmanship, and materials are excellent. There is a lot of attention to detail. Let's go have some fun and take the UltrAspire Speedgoat 3.0 waist belt for a test run on the Appalachian Trail. See you back in the studio. Let's do a quick recap and I'll give you my first impressions. As you can see from the Appalachian Trail video, it was a highly technical trail, lots of up and downs, running, walking, climbing, twists and turns, roots and rocks. I threw everything I could at this waist belt. Overall, the waist belt performed really well. I like it a lot. I love the fact that I was able to access the bottles on the run and also my fuel on the run. As mentioned, the game changer for me was being able to run with the GoPro in the front pocket and take it out whenever I wanted to. The pack was comfortable and I didn't really feel it while I was running. However, there's one thing that I need to share. The adjustable belt system, as designed, could use some improvement. Particularly when running downhill, the belt did start to loosen up a little bit, and the pack started to move around on my hips. Rather than use a hook and loop or Velcro belt, UltrAspire decided to use a buckle system, which is much faster to adjust on the run. However, it can loosen up a little bit. There's a simple hack for this: to use a safety pin on either side to fasten the belt so that it doesn't loosen up while running. Unfortunately for me, there's a little bit of a negative. For a $90 belt, we shouldn't have to use a hack to make it work. However, I give this belt a thumbs up. It's a small distraction. Everything else checks the box. I highly recommend the belt, and if you can live with either adjusting the belt from time to time during a run or using a couple of safety pins to further secure it, you're good to go. I would appreciate it if you give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below. What hydration belt do you guys use? What's been your experience so far? And if you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate you doing so to follow my journey. Thanks very much, and see you in the next one.